Hi, good morning. Good morning to Angat Kabataan Obando. And thank you. First of all, I want to say thank you to Angat Kabataan Obando for giving me this opportunity to be nominated in five different positions. And I'm so thankful and glad that ako accepted me as one of your members in the past 1 month already. So many things happen, experiences seems so nice and fulfilling sa heart. So this morning, in this video, I would like to introduce first myself, and also I want also to share to you a general plan of action when I will be elected as the Angat Karunungan Chairperson. First of all, I'm so thankful because some of my friends here in Ako uh, nominated me in five positions, but since very close to me itong Angat Karunungan, ito po yung pinili ko. And hindi ko po kilala kung sino yung mga nag-nominate sa akin, but salamat po. Salamat kasi siguro nakita nyo doon kung saan ako po pwede. And ayun, it, this video is intended to introduce introduce first myself, and for you uh, guys to know me more, and also what is my general plan of action once I will be elected, hopefully as a chairperson in Angat Kabataan Obando. Again, first of all, I cannot do this alone. I need the presence of God and also your support in every action, in every activity that I am planning to start. And and katulad ninyo, mahiyain din ako, and marami din akong mga imperfections. Actually, kaya ako pumasok dito sa Angat Kabataan na Bando is because isa rin sa mga struggle ko is yung pagiging sociable. Though nagtuturo ako, pero personally, maraming fear, maraming struggles na gusto ko ding lagpasan, gusto ko ding masolusyonan, katulad ng typical na introvert, kung meron sa inyo rin ng katulad din ng situation ko. So, meron mga anxieties na dumarating, mga isipin, pero because may mga ganitong opportunity, which is malapit din sa puso ko yung pagtulong, uh, nabibigyan ng nabibigyan din ng way yon yung sarili ko para mag-heal yung mga anxieties, mga problems, and ganun din yung ma-release ba sa stress ng real world, sa trabaho and different things na isipin. So, uh, with no further ado, I want to share to you this general plan of actions of mine, starting with introducing myself. Okay. So, my name is Miss Jody Ana Tidesiembre. Miss, you may also call me Ja for short. So, the position I am planning to run for is Angat Karunungan Chairperson. And again, this is part of Angat Kabataan Obando. The term that I am planning to run this program for July 2026 to June 2027, and so on. I will submit this today, June 17, 2026, together with the full docs of my general plan. As you can see in the slide, uh, this summarize my credentials and also shared professional teaching skills. So as you can see here, I'm a computer science teacher since then, 2013. Programming languages such as Python, Java, JavaScript, web design. I am one of the experts when it comes to software application and network. And then some prior knowledge about database, ganyan, data structure, programming, software development. I love solving problems, especially mga complex. Coding, instruction. I have also experiences in educational technology integration. And now I'm also learning and practicing cybersecurity. That's why every Sunday I'm attending also some cybersecurity seminars in TESDA, CIA, and prior to that, nagkaroon din ng mga trainings from school sa PIP Manila for cybersecurity. And isa ako sa mga na-certified as cybersecurity educator. So, nagtuturo ako nito sa mga BSIT 4th year. So, yun. Project-based learning facilitator, communication, and classroom management is one of my skills pagdating as a computer science teacher din sa different schools before and even here in PIP Manila. I'm a professional teacher's major in secondary mathematics. So, way back October 2022, I passed the board exam. So, I have prior knowledge how to solve some mathematical reasoning, complex problem solving, and also do lesson planning, how to teach it effectively with structural strategies for diverse learners. Some of my professional teaching skills are communication and presentation. As you can see, classroom management. I also love student mentoring, guiding them, especially medyo OZ ako pagdating sa time management kasi naniniwala ako na first as a leader kailangan ma-establish natin yung time management talaga, and mahalaga sa akin yung oras ng mga tao. Mahalaga din sa akin yung oras ko, and mahalaga din sa akin yung oras ng mga tao na hindi sila dapat nag-iintay or nasasayang, kasi ayoko nasasayang yung oras. Yun. And ayan, I also love collaborating with colleagues and other people, stakeholders, love leadership and professionalism. And since then, I'm an advocate of ethical and responsible use of technology. So, adaptable to change since I'm a IT professional and professor. Okay, in this slide, I just want to introduce to you some of my relevant works that's for you also to know why Angat Karunungan, why I choose this. Number one, since I am a teacher, malapit sa puso ko yun, and yung pagtuturo and pag-share ng knowledge sa mga estudyante. And since then, again, I'm a computer science and data science and analytics teacher at Technological Institute of Computer Studies at CCS Manila, 2025 present. I'm also a former computer engineering and computer science teacher at STI Mikawayan and STI Caloocan way back 2023-2024. Former software engineer and project manager in Quiz Resource in Pampanga 2020 to 2023, and a former computer science teacher and ICT STEM teacher at AICS where I graduated way back 2013. So after I graduated, hinire nila ako, inabsorb nila ako doon para magturo. But prior to that, I'm a working student din naman noon, 2012 to 2014 as a system and data analyst. Kung kilala nyo or alam nyo pa yung yung Santa Cruz Co-op natin dito sa Bulacan. So, diyan ako working student. Diyan din ako nag-OJT. And then, yun. Yan, marami din ako makakalala doon. And, ngayon, pinagpapatuloy ko pa rin yung aking studies. I'm continuing my MIT thesis sa Tarlac State University. Actually, matagal ko na yung ginawa. Pinursu, 2015 pa lang. Pero, yun nga, because of circumstances, pera din. Ngayon ko pa lang siya napagpatuloy talaga ulit. Pero thesis na lang naman. So, I'm planning na matapos ko nga siya ngayong taon. Ongoing yung aking system, and I hope na this year matapos ko din siya, and I'm praying to God matapos ko nga siya. So again, I'm a licensed professional teacher in secondary mathematics, October 2022 board passer, and a BS computer science graduate batch 2013. As you notice, talagang mahilig din ako dun sa mga serving, mga public service, ganyan, sa ating community. Kasi kahit noon, may mga nakasama na rin ako mga kabataan. Yan. Here are some of my relevant activities in my former orgs or organization before I am here in Angat, Karunungan, member or sa AKO. So, before, I'm a former member, secretary to vice president of Samahan ng mga Kabataan ng Obando, if you know the Samaka, before Edwin Santos. So, we are the pioneer, mga leaders doon for youth, personal, and skill development through recreational activities. Usually, nagpapabasa kami doon, reading and writing programs for the children, sport fest, sining at kultura, contest, engagement within Bulacan. Usually, yun yung mga ginagawa namin. And yun yung naka-allot sa akin. So, naging secretary ako doon in nung 1 year, then sa following year, naging vice president din ng Samaka. So, this is 20, kung maalala ko, hindi ko na rin maalala masyado yung year eh. So, I think mga 2009 yon to 2012. And then, I'm also a former Gitnang Bukid Youth Council, if you know the GBYC. Dito yon sa amin, sa San Pascual Bartolome, sa loob. So, I'm a member of that, consistent from 2010 to 2013. So, we focus on youth personal growth and development through community services. We do food feeding programs, cleaning drive activities, and kalinangan sa pagbasa ng mga kabataan. And yun nga po. Now, I'm so honored and happy na nakabalik ako ulit sa pinaka-love kong gawin, yung pagbibigay ng public service, nung mag-serve ka ba sa mga tao, maibalik mo rin yun, ma-share mo yung mga natututunan mo sa loob ng classroom, sa loob ng church. So, ayun, napunta ako dito sa Angat Karunungan. So, next is, what about my personal vision statement. This is my personal vision: to succeed, prosper, and overcome with excellence and distinction, to be the head and not the tail, above and not beneath, blessed and abundantly blessed. Through God's grace, I aspire to make a meaningful and lasting difference in my family clan, my church, my community, my city, and my nation. This inspire me usually, every time I do my things or job, workload every day. Before kasi sa Tarlac, um, usually may na-attendan ako doon na church. And nagustuhan ko yung ano nila, itong vision na yon. And from there, na-inspire ako nito na gawin yung best ko sa lahat ng mga ginagawa ko. Ano man yung maliit man yan, malaki. Ah, lagi kong lagi kong iniisip na si God yung pinaglalaanan ko nun. Kaya parang na-inspire ako parati kapag nababasa ko tong vision ng church and vision ko na rin para sa sarili ko. So, my personal mission, ito, na-inspire ako nito this year eh. Actually, mas nakikilala ko rin yung sarili ko, and marami akong natututo ng mga bagay sa mga experiences. So, nag-came up ako dito sa mission na to. Actually, matagal ko na rin tong ginagawa, pero nabuo ko lang to talagang word na to, phrase na to, para ma-summarize yung mga ginagawa ko everyday. Kung para saan yung purpose. Or para, ano ba yung purpose? To leave a lasting legacy rooted in faith, love, and good works, honoring God, serving others, and inspiring future generations through a life of integrity, compassion, and purpose. So that's why I am who I am. Ayun. So, ito yung aking general plan actually na ginagawa ko siya before pa. First week pa lang ng pagsali ko sa ako, ginagawa ko na siya. And nag-came up ako, nag-summarize ako ng mga gusto kong gawin sakali na maging member ako. And mailahat ko nga ito. So, nabigyan ako ng chance para ito na yung tamang timing para mapakilala ko and mailahad ko yung mga gusto kong program sana na mapagtulungan natin sa ako para sa angat karunungan. So, tatlo lang naman yung priorities ko dito. Una, itong tinatawag na Education Recovery Program. Ang target natin dito sakali is yung mga out of school youth o nilagyan ko siya ng shortcut OSY, out of school youth. So, itong education recovery program, ang goal nito is to help the out of school youths improve their literacy, numeracy, life skill, and prepare for further education and employment. So, yung mga possible trainings na seminars na gusto nating ilagay dito is yung mga basic education enhancement, katulad ng mga trainings and seminar for functional literacy program, reading and writing skills, basic English communication, basic mathematics, basic science and technology, financial literacy, digital literacy, and yung computer fundamentals. Since computer professional or professor din ako naman. So, para dito sa education recovery program natin, sa ating flagship program, Youth Empowerment, Education and Employment Program or YEP, ito yung mga alternative education na gusto natin maaring ibigay, no? So, alternative education natin, gusto natin silang i-connect sa ALS, yung Enrollment Assistance for Philippine Alternative Learning System, sa ALS, or let's say high school equivalency preparation, and ganun din mag-create ng mga college readiness seminars para sa kanila. So para dito, para magawa natin ito, maaari tayong mag-create ng mga activities like like weekend math tutorial, English speaking club, science discovery workshop, computer literacy classes, reading camp, tsaka yung mga study skills seminar. So, ang aim ko dito is, again, my commitment is to actively support initiatives that promote access to quality education and lifelong learning opportunities. I want to strengthen yung basic education natin kahit sa community pa lang natin, and yung mga seminars, mga basic education enhancement programs na gagawin natin in the future is magli-lead sa kanila para makapasok sila sa alternative learning systems or ALS. So, ito ay para sa mga out of school youth, mga hindi nakakapag aral gawa ng financial or lack na ng medyo matagal na nahinto. So, pag-aaral. So, kailangan nating ma-meet yung gap nito. So, in addition, I will help promote academic tutorials that can improve student understanding of their subjects, boost their confidence, and enhance their academic performance. Through these efforts, I am to contribute to reducing the number of out-of-school youth and improving the overall academic achievement of learners in the community. So, yun yung target kong magawa sa program na ito, sa Education Recovery Program. So, lilinangin natin yung mga kaalaman ng mga bata, yung mga out-of-school youth, saan ba sila nahihirapan na asignatura or subject. And from there, magkakaroon ng mga assessments, seminars, ipapasok natin sila kung kaya natin sila ipasok sa uh, mga weekly workshop, seminars, trainings, and then from there, yung mga bata na ito na kaya na o pwede na nating ipasok sa ALS or i-connect sa ALS, i-prepare sa college readiness seminars, is magawa natin na matulungan sila para makakonect doon. And yun nga, syempre kailangan din ng mga assistance niyan, financial. So gusto kong kumatok dun sa mga nagbibigay ng mga scholarships para mai-assess nila sila and makakonect sila talaga ng mas mabilis. Bahagi tayo doon ang karunungan, ang angat karunungan para mangyari siya in the future. Ang next naman is yung titled program na Youth Leadership and Talent Development Program. Ang target ko naman dito is tayo, yung members ng AKO, ng Angat Kabataan o Bando. So, napapansin ko kasi we usually do volunteerism. And ano ba yung pwede nating i-enhance sa atin? Ano ba yung pwedeng maitulong ng Angat Karunungan sa bawat AKO member? So, naisip ko ito, Youth Leadership and Talent Development Program. Ang goal ko dito is to develop leadership, communication, governance, and personal talents ng bawat AKO members. So, here are some of my activities or mga pillars na gagawin natin dito. So, leadership trainings. Gusto ko sana magkaroon ng leadership development seminars, youth governance and public service, seminars and trainings, project planning and management, and also yung mga team building workshops natin. Palalakasin din natin yung communication and personality development natin, mga public speaking, debate and argument, hosting and emceeing, social media responsibility, professional etiquette, and confidence building. So, paano natin yun gagawin? No? Kasama po pala niyan is yung talent and skills development. So, I want to open doors, opportunity para sa mga seminars and trainings for graphic design, photography, videography, journalism, entrepreneurship, and coding and ICT skills, lalo na sa mga talented na AKO members natin. So, aside from leadership training, communication and personality development, meron din tayong talent and skill development na pwede nating ibigay lahat sa mga AKO members natin. So, Yung mga sample activities natin na igagawin dito ay mga youth leadership camp, attending youth conferences, talent and skills development, good governance and leadership, talent development boot camps, and then ang gusto ko sana mangyari dito is mag-join tayo ng mga talent contest, skill exhibition to win prizes and recognition, hindi lang sa Obando, kundi sa iba't ibang bahagi ng Bulacan or even sa Pilipinas. So, my commitment, I will dedicate myself to developing and empowering the youth people to become responsible, ethical, and proactive leaders. Ayan. Build confidence, decision-making abilities with a strong sense of responsibility. I'm also committed to promote public speaking skills, recognizing that effective communication is essential in expressing your ideas, inspiring others, and advocating for positive change. Furthermore, I will support these principles of good governance and encouraging transparency, accountability, and active civic engagement among young people. So, through involvement in community service, I will motivate the youth to contribute their time, talents, and efforts toward addressing concerns and improving well-being of others. I hope to help develop stronger youth leaders and increase meaningful participation in community development initiatives. So, ito po yung pangalawa sa mga agenda natin sa Angat Karunungan. Then, pangatlo, employment and skills development program. Ang target naman po natin dito is yung mga jobless young adults, JYA. My goal here is to provide marketable skills, certification, and employment opportunities. So, how to do it? So, we will conduct skill trainings, partner with technical education and skills development authority like TESDA and accredited training centers to provide pre-technical vocational education. So, pwede nating laharin yun or pwede tayong kumonek sa kanila para ma-assess and maipasok natin itong mga young adults na walang trabaho, na gusto magtrabaho. So, kailangan ng mga trainings and seminars. Yan. TESDA regularly offer free skills and training certification. So, we want them to be skilled, upskilled, and makakuha sila ng mga trabaho after ng mga trainings nila. So, pwede tayo number 2, pwede tayo create ng mga employment assistance. So, paano natin yung gagawin? Pwede tayo mag-create ng mga resume writing workshop, interview coaching, career guidance seminar, and then maging active to seek job fair participation. Tayo maghahanap, ipo-forward natin sa kanila. Employer networking session, makipag-partnership sa mga hiring, internship and apprenticeship matching. And then, yun din, para magkaroon sila ng accreditation or magkaroon sila ng certifications. Ayan, ilalapit natin sila sa TESDA, NC assessment, skill assessment, scholarship, application assistance. So, yun yung ilan sa mga gusto nating magawa dito sa Employment and Skills Development Program, which is ang target natin dito is the jobless young adults. My commitment here is I will support programs that enhance the employability and economic opportunities of young people by equipping them with practical skills and career pathways. I will promote participation in TESDA skill training programs and or equivalents. May mga programs din kasi na pwede na nating i-add and or pwede ko ring ipaalam or i-share sa inyo paano magkakaroon ng mga certification programs, mga micro-credentials, and then additionally, to assist them, facilitate job matching opportunities and connecting qualified individuals with potential employers. and helping them navigate the job application process. I will also encourage entrepreneurship. So kaya naman we are promoting innovation, financial literacy, small business development among youth. So through this effort, I am to contribute to creating more certified skilled workers, increasing employment rates, and empowering young people to achieve economic independence and sustainable livelihoods. So, ang Angat Karunungan, tatlo yung ang ano natin, ang gusto ko maging focus dito. Una, yung mga out of school youth. Pangalawa, yung mga ako members tayo. At pangatlo, yung mga jobless young adults or JYA. Yun yung mga tatlo na magiging target beneficiaries ng tatlong programs na nandirito sa aking general plan or platform. So again, this is the summary ng aking flagship program. So for Angat Karunungan. So again, ang title po nito is Youth Empowerment, Education and Employment Program or YEP. So pwede rin pa rin po itong ma-enhance. And sa aking commitment, ginawa ko lang siya ng summary, no, para mas maging madali. So yung una, yung Education Recovery Program, tinawag ko siya na LEARN. So learn. So sa LEARN Education Recovery Program, ang target ko dito sa platform is yung basic education, ALS support, and academic tutorials. Number 2 naman, lead. So ito yung pangalawa kanina sa plataforma, yung Youth Leadership and Talent Development Program. So kung yung number 1, Learn Education Recovery Program, ang target nito is mga out of school youth. Dito naman sa LEAD, number 2, Youth Leadership and Talent Development Program, tayo na ito yung ACO members. Yan. Kung ikaw ay member ng ACO, ito yung magbe-benefit dito. So, leadership, public speaking, good governance. So, nakita nyo kanilang breakdown of activities na pwede natin gawin. And sa learn. And sa earn. No, number 3, earn. Ito naman yung employment and skills. So, to summarize, nandito yung mga test the skill training natin, certification, job matching, and also yung entrepreneurship. So, at the end of the term, year or 2 years, kung ano yung maging span nito, ang expected outcome natin are the following. Number 1, reduce number of out-of-school youth. Number 2, improve academic skills. Number 3, stronger youth leadership. Number 4, or letter D, more certified skilled workers. Letter E, or number 5, increase employment rate. And last one, pinaka-importante sa lahat is to have a greater youth participation in community development. So, sa pagwawakas, this is my statement of commitment. I affirm that the information na attend in this general general plan of action of mine is true and accurate to the best of my knowledge. If elected, I commit to serving the members of Angat Kabataan of Bando with integrity, respect, and accountability. I will strive to uphold the values of the organization and work towards the priorities and commitments outlined in the document, in this document. So by signing below, I acknowledge my willingness to serve and fulfill the responsibilities of the position for which I am seeking election. So again, once again, my name is Miss Jody Ana Diciembre, and nominated to be the Angat Karunungan Chairperson for Angat Kabataan of Bando this term of July 2026 to June 2027. Signing off.